what's up you guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Christina and I'm a reseller on the Poshmark app. You can find me on Instagram at little.black.hanger. You can also find me on Poshmark at little black hanger without the bells. I feel like a newscaster when I sit here. I'm like, in today's news. Okay. So you might have noticed I'm a little casual today. I'm just doing some things around the house. But I wanted to have a sit down video with you guys and just be real with you. As you can see by the title, today's video is going to be some honest truth. I'm about to lay down the truth for you. And these are things that I wish I had known before I started Poshmark, or I wish someone had told me sooner. So yeah, let's just get started. Alright, the first thing is time equals freedom, not money. And that is especially true when you're first starting out. That is especially true for me, and I've been doing this for about, I guess, almost a year, but it's still true for me. I put so much time into the things that I'm passionate about. I put so much time into YouTube, and I so far do not get money from this. I put so much time into Poshmark, and some days I don't have any sales, and that's just the reality. There's some days where you're gonna share your closet 10, 15, 20, 25 times and not have one sale. And that's the reality of it. No one is guaranteed to have a good sales day. No one. I don't care if you're watching, you know, these super successful women on Poshmark. There are days when they have slow sale days. There are days when they make one sale, two sales. There are slow seasons, blah, blah, blah. So yes, this business is very rewarding in the sense that you get to make your own schedule. You get to kind of make it what you want it. Does that make sense? But it doesn't always equal money. I'm by no means rich, obviously. I am by no means making a ton of money off of this. I am living. I actually got asked in the comments on a video a couple days ago, how do I survive off 2 sales a day, or averaging 2 sales a day and only listing 5 items a day? Well, I live very minimally. I have roommates. I have a significant other who has a good job, and I am blessed to be able to stay home and build my business and, you know, contribute to society as well. I pay my own bills. But like I said, I live very minimally. So, you know, someone who needs more, like, I'm not a mother, I don't have children, so that's an expense that I don't have that a lot of you probably do have. So you would have to adjust your goals according to you. To me, I'm very content staying home and working my butt off to grow my business from the ground up. Some people are not okay with that. I don't know how I got here. Anyways, time equals freedom. Your freedom, not necessarily money. So keep that in mind. Truth number 2, you have to motivate yourself. There ain't no one here to motivate you. I'm here during the day by myself. I have to get myself up. I have to answer for myself, because with a regular 9 to 5 like corporate America job, you have a boss telling you what time you have to be at work. I don't have that. I have to tell myself when to go to work. Are there days when I lay in my bed till 1 o'clock in the afternoon? Yes. Was today one of those days? Yes. As you can tell by my slumming it, I've just dedicated today to just figuring out life because I wasted the day laying in bed, and that's okay. But the point is, there's no one here to motivate you. You have to motivate yourself. You have to stay inspired. I do this by going on Pinterest and looking at, you know, beautiful clothing, and I go on Instagram and I get motivated by my fellow resellers. I read your comments. I watch YouTube videos. So anything that's gonna help motivate you, use that, because it's just you. You don't have a boss. Yes, it's nice. You don't have a boss to answer to, but now you are the boss to answer to. So now you have to be both. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, it's a balance. It's a balance. All right, truth T number 3. I'm Dr. Seuss. Followers don't equal sales, and neither does being a Poshmark ambassador. It's the truth. It's the hard, cold truth. Sorry, no one probably wants to hear that, but it doesn't matter how many followers you have. At the end of the day, someone with 30,000 followers can make just as money as someone with 50,000 followers. Does it help? Yes. It does help, you know, to gain your items some exposure. That's all the more eyes on your items, on your closet. That's all the more people to share your stuff, which in turn does equal sales. But that number, don't get so fixated on that number, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I'm so sorry, I'm battling a cold. Don't get so fixated on the number of followers that you have in comparison to other people. Also, one misconception I feel is that when you become a Poshmark ambassador, that somehow amps up your sales. It doesn't. It doesn't. It's just a little incentive, a little goal that Poshmark gives you, and it's nice. It's a nice goal, and I appreciate it. You do get early access to certain things. Being a Poshmark ambassador definitely makes you trusted on the app, because once you get to that point, customers know, okay, she must be good enough, obviously, to become a Poshmark ambassador, so I can trust her. So in that aspect, it does help with customer trust, but it does not have anything to do with more sales. So that's just the cold, hard, honest truth. I'm not saying not to reach to be a Poshmark ambassador, because I think everybody should. Like I said, it definitely helps with customer trust and whether they want to buy from you or not. So I would say definitely reach for that goal, but just know that you're not going to get a flood. Like once you hit Poshmark ambassador, you've made it, and like you're just going to get a flood of sales, because it's not the truth. So all right, number 4 is one of the biggest things that I wish someone had told me, and I feel like a lot of people wish they had known this, and it's something you just kind of figure out the hard way. And that is, just because something retailed for $200 doesn't mean you're gonna get $200, even if it's new with tags. A perfect example of this is, I went to, was it TJ Maxx or Marshalls? I think it was Marshalls. I went to the Marshalls yellow tag sale. They have a yellow tag sale just like TJ Maxx does. And I bought this pair of Levi's. They were a patchwork. I'll insert a picture here. New with tags for $2. And I thought, this style is beautiful. This has to be something. It didn't have like the number, like it had the Levi tags on them, but the price had been removed. So I went home, researched it. They were $200 jeans. And my fiance said, oh, you better not take less than $100 for those. And I feel like that mentality is the mentality that everyone coming into Poshmark or starting out reselling, I know I did the same thing. That's how we feel. Like, okay, it was $200, so I'm definitely going to be able to get $100 out of it. That's not always the case. It depends on the item. Like I've said in previous videos, this is very a controversial opinion, and it's my opinion. You don't have to like it. You don't have to agree with it. Don't hate comment in the comments below. If you don't agree, that's fine. I know. It's very controversial, and that's okay. We can agree to disagree. My opinion, though, is Poshmark is advertising up to 70% off, so you should at least be doing 50 to 60% off of retail. That's my personal opinion. If you think you can get more, by all means, price it for more. Wait it out, see what you can get. There's no harm in trying, but don't be upset when you can't get $150 for a $200 pair of jeans. Do you see what I'm saying? Have realistic expectations so that you don't get let down. There's no harm in trying. Price those bad boys at $150. If someone pays $150, huzzah, you have $150. Congratulations. There's no harm in trying. Have realistic expectations. That's it. That's all I'm saying. And I'm going to leave it alone because I feel myself digging myself into a hole and I already feel the hate comments coming. So, and my last cup of truth for you today is an encouraging one. Spend your time on your business. This is probably another controversial opinion, but it is one that works, and it is one that I firmly believe in. The truth is, you can spend all this time community sharing, and that's fine, but who's spending their time on your closet? The best time to share your closet is during parties, because that is when Poshmark has determined that there is the most people on the app is during those times. So during party times, you don't have to share to the party. We don't all have things that go with the party, and that's fine, but share to your followers during that time. Share. I get asked how many times do I share my closet in a day, and I don't have a specific answer. I just share as much as I possibly can during those windows of time. I do some community sharing. If I have time, I'll go through, and if I've seen someone shared my entire closet, I'll go and share some of their items. If I have certain people that share my closet all the time, I'll share their items. I'll share some from my feed. I was going to say the popular page, it's not Instagram. From my feed. I'll share throughout the day whenever I get the chance. But my main focus, and your main focus, should be on your business. You are trying to grow your business, so worry about your business. That also ties in little bonus Jonas honesty for you. Don't compare yourself to other people. Keep your head down, stay silent about your goals, fulfill your goals, and be happy with that. That's it. Don't worry about what other resellers are doing. It's great for another reseller to be listing 20 items, 30 items, 40 items a day. But if that's not possible for you, don't beat yourself up about it. That's not the expectation. The expectation is what you set for yourself. Do what you can do. Do what works for you. I will always say that. I can sit here and tell you all the tips and tricks that I can. I can sit here and give you all the advice that I have and the things that I've learned. But at the end of the day, it's your business, and you have to make the decisions for you. You have to do what's best for you. Don't worry about everyone else. Is it nice to look up to resellers? Yes. Is it nice to have that motivation on Instagram, seeing what everybody else is doing? Yes. Don't let it consume you and your business. Don't let it run your mindset. At the end of the day, like I said, it's you and you, and that's it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure and give it a thumbs up on your way out. Also, be sure and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. I put out new videos every Tuesday and Friday, and I will see you on Friday. Bye guys.